Hello, hello, hello. What's up, and welcome back to my channel. If you are interested in knowing what big and wonderful blessings are coming your way, watch this reading. Okay, so today's reading is all about what big and wonderful blessings are coming your way. I know I recently did a reading like this, but I'm like, I want to do another one, okay? Especially with this eclipse that we're having coming up. But if you're watching this, when it's not eclipse season, this is a timeless reading. So whenever you're watching this, this is the big blessings that will be coming your way very, very soon, okay? So, we have four piles here. All right. And I want you to choose the pile or even the word that you feel drawn to, or even the crystal. Okay. Because I have these words on cards. I have these crystals, and yeah, just see which one you feel drawn to. Okay. So for pile number one, we have the word career. Oh, can y'all see that? It says career. And we have the citrine crystal. It's funny, I have a citrine ring on, but yeah, citrine crystal. Okay. So for pile number two, the card says new life. Oh, can y'all see that? Okay, new life. And then it has the crystal smoky quartz. So then we also have pile number three with the word love. Sorry, y'all. So got interrupted, but the love card, okay? The love card, that is pile number three. Can y'all see that? Okay, so the love card, and then that has selenite crystal. Okay, and then we have amethyst for pile number four. Oh, it's kind of blurry. Yeah, for pile number four, and then the card says next up. Okay, so pick the crystal or the word or the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and go to the timestamps in my description or in my comment section, and I will see you at the click of your timestamp, okay? Hello, hello, hello. Those of you, sorry, can't talk. Why does my voice sound like that? Okay. Hello, those of you that chose pile number one with the card that says career. Can y'all see that? Focus. Okay, career. And then the citrine crystal. Okay, so citrine is the crystal that's associated with manifesting money. So I already know this is about to be a pile associated with abundance, because you picked the card that says career. Okay, and you have the money crystal. So yes, let's get into it, and let's see the messages spirit has regarding your career. Okay, so I wrote a little channeled message on the back here, and it says, new job, money from a new or old idea, new avenue of income, passive income, financial freedom, new hobby. Okay, so I feel like some new blessings that are coming your way are regarding your career, and I'm sure you pick career because you're wondering what's going on with my career, what's going on with my finances, what's going on with my job, or maybe you have some new ideas that you're like, okay, can I monetize this? Can I make passive income? Like, I just see you guys wanting to know a lot about your career. Okay. So yeah, let's see what spirit has to say about your career. Okay. So let's see. The first two cards are, I'm gonna choose these cards, and it's just gonna give us like a overview of what you can expect as far as blessings when it comes to your career. Okay, we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. And then we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Okay, so if you're watching this when it goes live, we are in eclipse season. Okay, and I literally said that in the intro of this video. We are in eclipse season. Like I said, this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching it when it goes live, it is eclipse season. We do have that full moon in, I hope, sorry y'all hear that beeping, it's a bus. But hmm okay, that might fit into the reading. Okay, so we have that full moon in Taurus, full moon eclipse in Taurus on November 8th. And then we have new moon eclipse in Scorpio on October 25th. Okay, so maybe for a lot of you guys, for you, how this eclipse will be affecting you is regarding your, like, you releasing an old job, an old career, an old hobby, and like maybe like picking up something new, because we have nothing is yet set in stone. So maybe for you, you've been wanting to make changes, because mutable moon, mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius. And mutable is all about change. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of change surrounding your career. Um, Especially the fact that we do have the full moon eclipse, because the full moon eclipse always brings an ending that can't you can't go back, you can't come back from. Okay, or it's like spirit is trying to make something leave your life, and it's like you you can't fight it, especially now that we have these especially with Scorpio being in the mix, with that new moon in Scorpio. It's like spirit is making things end. Okay, whether it's like a job, a career, a relationship, a living situation, a, you know what I mean. But for you guys, I definitely think it's regarding your career, where you are, maybe you're realizing like, yeah, I'm not happy at this job, or I'm not happy doing things this way, where I'm like hustling constantly, or I want to make money doing something that I'm passionate about, or I want a job or career where I'm able to have that freedom, or like, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's causing you to look at your career and look at how things have been going, and seeing if it really matches with your values, if it really matches with who you are, and how you want your life to be. And if it doesn't match, it's leaving. Okay. um and for a lot of you guys, maybe it's like you couldn't understand why certain things were falling apart when it came to your career. And I hope you come or listen to this reading or see the signs to realize like, yeah, okay, yes, these things are leaving my life, and it did feel like, wow, this everything's falling apart. But it's only because I'm being aligned with what's best for me, or doing things in a way that's best for me and matches my life and my needs, and yeah, just how you're meant to live authentically. Okay, especially the fact that we have the nothing is yet set in stone card, with it being mutable moon, is totally giving financial freedom. It's totally giving financial freedom. So I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are wanting financial freedom and flexibility in your career. And maybe you've been feeling like stuck or stagnant, or not able to have that flexibility in your career. And I feel like the big blessing that's happening for you now is you being able to have more of that freedom in your career, or to do something you're more passionate about, or to um, get paid more without having to hustle, things like that. So anyway, let's just move on. So let's get out the tarot cards. Okay. So 10 of Pentacles. Okay, see, I knew it. I feel like a lot of you guys are wanting financial freedom because you want to be able to spend more time with your loved ones and have a career that allows you that freedom to spend time with your loved ones. And then the fact that we have the 10 of Pentacles card, this is definitely like one of the best cards when it comes to career, money, things like that. To get this card in your reading definitely means that you are on the way to making way more money than you were making before. Okay? Um and it'll be in a way where it's like, not only are you well off, your family is well off too, or your loved ones are well off, or it's like you have so much money that I don't even want to say you don't know what to do with it. It's more so like you have so much money that it's like it's able to stay in the bank. And you can have fun, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's see what else we have here. The Chariot. Okay, so yep, travel. Okay, I see some of you guys like being able to travel more, have more freedom, things like that when it comes to your career. Like I definitely see that. Um, but I also feel like another thing that's going to be a big blessing for you guys is you having more discipline. And I'm wondering if you have one of those mutable signs in your chart, like Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius. And because I feel like with mutable signs, and I am a Virgo, okay? So I am not shading the mutable signs, but with mutable signs, it's like sometimes it can be hard to be consistent with things because it's like we're constantly going through changes. There's constantly some type of change that we are adapting to, okay? I feel like mutable signs, mutable dominant people move around a lot, okay, and experience a lot of change. Even like I would even say Uranus ruled people, like Aquarius, or like having a lot of aspects with Uranus. You know, it can make life be a little bit unpredictable. Okay. Um, and I feel like you are going to be able to have more consistency with whatever it is that you're doing. But I'm also sensing flexibility as well, where it's like, how can I use, I don't even know what example to use, but like, say, let's just say you're an artist, okay? Let's just say you're an artist or a content creator or something like that. Maybe some of you guys really are, because, we do have the mutable signs here, which I feel like tend to be content creators. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Okay, so let's say you're a creator of some sort. It's like you maybe are able to consist, you'll soon be able to be more committed to creating this content, but you will be able to make content that lasts the test of time. Like let's say YouTube, because hey, we're here on YouTube. So let's say you want to make YouTube videos or something like that, and it's like you're able to put that content on YouTube consistently, but it's like you're making that passive income from YouTube. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like where it's like you're not going to an office every day, but you're consistent with your content, and it's like making you money consistently. I don't know. That could be a specific message for specific people, but it doesn't even have to be YouTube. But I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be finding a way to get your needs met financially, but in a way where it's not so hard on you, where you're like constantly grinding, you know? Or it's like you're working a great job where it's like you only work maybe what 2 days out the week or something, but you're making really good money. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm seeing for you guys. Okay, so let's see. The devil reverse. See, yes, I feel like so many of you are like stepping away from that like hustle culture or something like that. Like always constantly having to hustle, always constantly having to work, being trapped by a job, being just feeling, even maybe just feeling trapped financially. I see many of you guys making like being able to have more freedom in your day-to-day life when it comes to your career, where it's not just so much of a big focus on career, where it's like you're not able to spend time with your loved ones. Like you're making so much money that it's like you have freedom to do the things that you love at the same time. Like, yeah, okay. And then judgment. Okay, so yes, many of you guys are following a higher calling. You're following a higher calling, and it's like I see many of you guys following a big dream of yours, like a very, very big dream of yours, where it's like this is just so meant for you, and you are going to make so much money doing this thing, whatever it is. I feel like a lot of you guys are entrepreneurs in this group. I definitely feel like some of you guys are entrepreneurs, create like content creators, like I said, or um, just being able to work in a field where you are the head honcho or something. You're like the head honcho, and it's like you're making a lot of money. Okay, that's just what I'm seeing for y'all. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Oh, let me put these like this. Okay. So you also got insecurity. Okay, so I forgot to say that we these cards are meant to be basically if there's chakras that are unbalanced, within your seven chakras that maybe is causing you to not, or is causing these blessings to be delayed, and we have insecurity. Okay, and that's interesting that we got the devil right here as well. Wait, the light's kind of blocking it. There we go. We have the devil in this card too. So I feel like another thing y'all are breaking away from is insecurity, and that's a big blessing for you guys, because maybe it's like you haven't been sure if you can actually make this thing happen, like if you can live this type of life that you want to live, or have this type of career, and it's you, yeah, maybe you just feel like you're not able to create this for yourself, and it could be like a root chakra problem, and maybe you need to work on your root chakra, and listen to root chakra music, get outside, touch some grass, hug a tree, work with certain crystals like carnelian. You could even work with this crystal, even though this is more so for the sacral chakra, citrine, but it's right above the root chakra. So maybe some of you guys need to work on the sacral chakra as well. So let's see. We also have discovery, another root chakra card. And it's interesting because this card, if you look at it, they both have hearts. So maybe your heart chakra too. And I feel like you need to, like, you're being called to do what you love and what you're truly passionate about, and live out your heart's desires. And I feel like that's a big blessing that's coming for you, where you're living out your heart's desire, and like getting that lust for life again, after maybe experiencing so many hardships, so many, like, just feeling stuck. Like, see how they're stuck here, but it's like reverse. So I feel like you've been feeling stuck. You've maybe been in the same cycles. You've been just wondering, like, how can I find stability and stuff like that. And I feel like how you can find stability is through uh, um, following your higher calling, and what your heart is really passionate about, those things that you are truly and deeply passionate about. It's time for you to go after those things. And that could be why certain things have been kind of rocky and falling apart, and things like that, maybe financially. And it's because it's to shake you out of that autopilot state of just doing things because, oh well, it pays my bills, it pays my bills, it pays my bills. But what are you truly passionate about? Okay, so the last two cards we have, the benefactor. I love this. I enjoy life now as I take steps to realize my tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Literally goes along with what I was saying. And even how it says, I enjoy life. And I literally just said, I feel like you're being called to follow your higher calling, and to do what your heart is really, like, what you're truly passionate about, and not just do things because of the money. Okay. But the benefactor definitely lets me know that you are meant to be someone that is beneficial to your loved ones. Like, you gonna be having some money, okay? Money is coming, okay? And it's gonna benefit your whole family, like I said. It's going to benefit your whole family, everyone around you. So like, you are coming into something like a lot of wealth, okay? And it's gonna be generational. Okay. And then we also have 41, the improviser. I effortlessly adapt to deal with unexpected circumstances. Oh my goodness. Look, literally, this is literally what I was talking about with the mutable signs, okay? And how, like, we tend to have to, like, adapt to the unexpected. Like, I literally said that. I literally said that. So that's funny. So I definitely feel like things have been rocky, and you've just been kind of like, trying to find stability, and spirit is asking you to go along with the change, like how you're being called to change up how you do things, or in your career, or how you make money, or um uh changing to a new job, or something is changing for you, and you've probably been noticing it for a while now, where you just can't do things how you were once doing them, or you can't go back to that job, or you can't live a certain way. Like, you have to make these changes, and spirit is saying, like, to adapt to these changes and stop trying to hold on to how things once were because of like insecurities, and just trust that spirit is leading you somewhere different. Okay, so yeah. um yeah, so that was your reading pile number one. I was gonna go on, but I feel like y'all get the message. Okay, so that was your reading pile number one. If it resonated with you, please, 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 please leave a comment below of the money emoji, okay? Because this is all about career. Leave me a money emoji, okay? Um, let me know if this reading resonated with you in the comment section. Also, make sure you hit that like button, because it really, really helps to grow my channel, okay? Because really trying to grow my YouTube, okay? So if you love this reading, please, please, please like this video so more people that need to hear this message can hear it, okay? If you feel called to tip your girl, you can go to the link in my description, or the link in my comment section. Also, make sure you go to housemystik.com and check out all of my hand painted bags, my canvas art, crystals, just fashion. If you're an artsy, witchy fashionista like your girl, definitely check out housemystik.com, okay? And yeah, and also make sure to check out the not House Mystik, the Mystik Collective app, okay, if you are looking to connect with like minded mystics like yourself and get exclusive content from me, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number two with the smoky quartz crystal and the card that says New Life. Oh, oh, can y'all? Okay, it doesn't want to focus. Whatever. Okay, so on the back of this little card, it says new home, new state. Um, what? Why did I? Oh, okay, okay, okay. It says new home, new state. Life doing a complete 180, or health doing a complete 180, meaning completely turning around. Um, your new life will cost you your old one, and breaking cycles and generational patterns, okay? So yep, a new life. All right, so let's get into what big blessings are coming your way, okay? And clearly it's regarding your lifestyle, okay? And that's already making me think of pile number one. So if you were feeling called to check out pile number one, definitely check it out, okay? So anyway, the fact that you even chose this crystal, if you chose with the crystals, okay, with smoky quartz, this is all about cleansing, okay? Cleansing the past, breaking toxic patterns, breaking cycles, and just, yeah, getting rid of the old and bringing in the new, okay? And then it also is associated with ancestral stuff, okay? So I'm already sensing, like I even said with this card, I'm already sensing like ancestral stuff, okay? I see you breaking generational curses, generational patterns, cycles, um and maybe being the first one in your family to do something, maybe like first generation millionaire, or first person to be an entrepreneur, or first person to graduate from college, or first person to take a different route when it comes to their career, maybe with your beliefs, maybe with where you live, maybe with like your values, maybe with like, yeah, it's just, you're just different. Okay, I know that sounds crazy, but no, I just see you being different. You're meant to be different, or it's like the big blessing that's coming is you becoming different from your family and from your upbringing, like your upbringing or your lifestyle you will be living is going to be completely different from your upbringing. Maybe how you choose to raise your kids are is going to be different. It's going to be completely different from how you were raised, and things like that. Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get into what these cards talking about. All right, so we're gonna do these two cards first. Okay, so we have look, I don't look at these cards before I do these readings. If you're new here, I just want you to know that. Okay, so expect powerful change. We have new moon eclipse. Okay, and the fact that the pile was called new life, and then this is the new moon eclipse. Okay, and then it says powerful change. Literally. Okay, so if you're watching this when I post it, um, we do have a new moon eclipse coming up in Scorpio, okay? And Scorpio is a sign all about transformation, okay? And then the fact that we have the new moon eclipse card, okay? And we have the new moon eclipse coming up, it's going to be a very powerful time of change where it's like you're like I said, like your old life or your new life is going to cost you your old one. Okay? So like how you was living before, like you can't live like that no more, okay? And this is making me think career. This is making me think like health and fitness. This is making me think even like where you live at. It's like you're outgrowing how you were once doing things. Like things can't be like that anymore. And I'm really, I mean, I know this is definitely a message for me, but I'm just really wondering if this is a message for a lot of you guys. Um it's like you can't, you are not meant to live that hustle and bustle type of life. I'm feeling like for a lot of you guys. And it's like some of you guys are so tired of working. And I said this for pile number one, so I definitely think you should check out pile number one. But some of you guys are so tired of working or just living life how you were once living it. And it's like you can't, it's like you're at a space where you can't live like that anymore because you're just fed up. Or it's like you are, oh my goodness, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but um it's like you can't live how you were living before. Or like you can't, that is so funny, I just said you can't live how you were living before, and my mom is up there talking about some amen, like she's not talking to me though, but so that must be confirmation. Like you can't live how you were living before. Okay. Or you can't, it's like, it's also like you can't unsee something. Because for some of you guys, I'm really feeling like spirituality is a big thing that is going to be a blessing for you where you're getting deeper into spirituality. And it's like, I feel like spirit is going to be doing some like powerful miracles in your life regarding you, your finances, maybe something have to do with your family, something have to do with like your something with your life. Something is going on where it's like I said, a complete 180 where it's like you can't unsee it, where it's like where it's almost like you're like you don't even know how this happened, and it's just like it can be nothing but God, like nothing but spirit, nothing but your ancestors that had their hand over your life and completely transformed it, where it's like things were once just chaotic or down and out or like or something like that, but it's like it completely does a 180 almost out of nowhere for some of you guys. um Whereas like just, and I keep hearing my mom say amen, so amen. So it's like you can't unsee it. I don't even know how to explain that, but okay. Oh my goodness, I want to cry. We have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon and Cancer. So first of all, another new moon card, okay, for the new life pile. Okay. Um, but it's definitely letting me know that like your life is doing a complete 180, and I feel like things were like maybe really crazy for a while. Maybe things were like really crazy for a while, and it's like, it's almost like spirit or your ancestors or your angels or the deities you work with or something just like puts their hand over your life, and they just, it's like where all you can say, it was nothing but God. Like how things turned around like this, it was nothing but God. Okay. But also, maybe some of you guys were just feeling financially unstable, maybe even with your living situation, because the fact that we had the new moon in Cancer, where you're just like, okay, I just really want to change where I live at. Maybe you're outgrowing your space. Maybe your lease is about to be up, or maybe it's like you're wanting to make a move to another state or something like that. But I feel like I see a big blessing that's coming for you is your the change in your living circumstances, where it's like, if you were living with people, you're not about to be living with people. If you lived in a town or a city that you're just like, this is not for me, you're going to be moving out of there soon. If some of you guys have been trying to buy a house, an apartment, or something like that, that's coming soon. But I feel like a lot of you guys have been trying to figure out what to do as far as like your stability. You've been maybe wanting more stability, maybe more, you want to put down roots or something like that. Okay. And then also the fact that we have Cancer here, and I said what I said as far as like the breaking of generational curses and cycles and toxic patterns and stuff like that. I definitely see you guys taking a look at the patterns within your family, and changing that around. Okay. Or even just in your own life, where you're seeing your own self-sabotaging behaviors and changing that around. Okay, so let's get out the tarot cards. Okay. All right, so we have, look, we literally have Seven of Wands. So I definitely feel like a lot of you guys have been going through something difficult, and maybe you even wondered, like, am I getting attacked spiritually? And I don't want to scare no one, but for some of you guys, it could be a yes. It could be a yes. Where like evil eye was beginning to affect you, or it's just maybe even like a series of bad decisions that you could have made, where it, like, it's not your fault. I'm not like trying to be like, oh, you made bad decisions, but like, you did what you had to do at the time, or but I definitely see you guys like overcoming like either oppositions being thrown your way, evil eye being thrown your way, or it's like you correcting your mistakes, where you're like, I'm hearing for a lot of you guys being able to fix your credit. Okay. Being able to fix your credit or pay back debts, or even maybe a lot of you guys are doing that student forgiveness, student forgiveness thing or whatever. But I definitely feel like it's almost like cleaning up your mess, or like cleaning up your acts, or just getting yourself together, or just getting things in order. Like I see you getting things in order somehow or some way, but also things doing a complete turnaround for you, where you're just like, well, damn, it was nothing but spirit like that put their hand over my life, and where it's like these obstacles were just lifted out of nowhere, you know? And then we also have the moon reverse. That's funny because, Cancer, and the moon. Okay. So the moon being reversed is definitely making me think obstacles are literally being pulled out of your way. Okay. They're literally being pulled out of your way. And if you've also been like confused as far as like, what is going on? Like, what is going on with me? What is going on in my life? Why are these things happening to me? It's like, and even how like we have this like little shady character down here. So I really feel like, honestly, some of y'all need to cleanse y'all energy. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Some of y'all need to clear y'all energy. Do what's it called, like the egg cleanse, sage your house, sage your room, do a spiritual bath, do something, because it's like I feel like some of you guys, there's like you've been being spiritually attacked over and over again, or it's like you're carrying a lot of heavy energy, um maybe because your ancestors and the things that they've been through, and it's like just a lot of it has been passed down to you, and now you're the one that's meant to clear that karma. Okay, so we also have Queen of Cups. Okay, and then we also have Four of Wands. Love that. Okay, y'all keep hearing my mom say amen. Okay, so okay, so anyway, Queen of Cups, it's making me think there's like a grandmother. Maybe some of you guys have a grandmother that passed away recently, or that you were really close to that passed away, that's like always around you, and that's the person that has like their hand over your life, where they're like, okay, enough is enough. We gonna switch some stuff up here. We gonna help you get things together and create miracles and stuff. Um, it could be a grandmother, a mother, an auntie, a sister, a cousin, a friend, but I'm sensing like a female figure that's most likely in your bloodline, or something like that you considered family, even if it wasn't like a ancestor or something like that. But it's like a female that like you consider family. It's like they're protecting you right now. They have their hand over your life. Like, I don't know why I keep sensing a hand over your life, because I feel like, because even that we have you and your loved ones are safe, I feel like you're protected. Maybe some of you guys have been doing protection spells. Maybe you've been. I'm also hearing Psalms 91. I'm seeing black candles or something like that. Cord cutting rituals, or something along those lines. But I see that for you, and I feel like an ancestor is, they have their hand over you, or your family, or like something like that's going on with you. They're in the background, like turning things around for you. Okay. Yeah, where you're gonna find peace and stability again. Okay, and then also the fact that we have the Four of Wands under the new moon in Cancer card definitely lets me know that some of you guys, if you're a living situation, you're just like trying to figure out what the hell is going on, as far as like what you're going to do next with your living situation, or how you're going to move out, or how you're going to afford a home, or if you're going to be able to buy the home, if you're going to be able to get approved for the home, something like that. I feel like your ancestors or something, they have their hand on that too, where it's like the perfect home is waiting for you now. Okay, so last four cards. Okay, so now we're gonna look at the chakras that could be being affected, that may be delaying your progress. We have impartiality, and then we have complacency. Okay, so with impartiality and complacency, definitely lets me know that it's like, well, first of all, complacency is the root chakra, and impartiality. I mean, they say in this book that the gray is like the crown chakra, but I feel like it's all the chakras, in my opinion. Okay, so I feel like all your chakras need to be cleansed, and it's making me think of what I said, as far as maybe you're some of you guys are experiencing spiritual attack, or it's like you're carrying a lot of heaviness from past traumas passed down from your ancestors. Okay, and now it's time to cleanse it. Now it's time to cleanse your energy, the cleanse the stuff out of your chakras. Okay. Okay, in the last two cards we have the Emperor. Okay, and it's 22. Love that. We have, I am worthy of respect because I am respectful of all. And then we have the future. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Okay, so it says the future. I plan for the future with respect for the unexpected. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is totally giving new life. Okay, this is totally giving new life. But I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, your life is really turning around and your future is looking bright, where it's like something is happening to make your life do a complete 180, okay? And I feel like what when you release this heaviness, or you learn how to protect your energy from evil eye and things like that, it's going to change things around for you, okay? um Yeah, that's what I'm really sensing. And then look, we got the 4 and the 8. Like, I definitely feel like you're going to be finding balance again. You're going to be finding balance. You're going to be able to find stability again, because I feel like this heaviness, or this ancestral trauma that has been passed down to you has caused some type of instability, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, or something like that. And I feel like you are like, I see you really changing your mindset or something, really, really changing your mindset, which is helping you to embrace your inner emperor and realizing your power. And that's another thing that's going to be creating this new life, where it's like the future that you've always known that you were meant to have begins to come true, because you're finally releasing something. It's like you're releasing heaviness. I just see you releasing heaviness from either, like I said, spiritual attack, or like just ancestral stuff going on, or whatever. And I really hope I didn't scare anyone when I say that, but it's just really good to protect your energy, because there's haters out here, okay? And trust me, I've learned that first hand, okay? First hand. Trust me. Maybe, but that's a story for another day, okay? So that was your reading pile number 2. If it resonated with you, please leave a comment below and put the evil eye emojis. Yeah, and let me know if y'all would like me to do a video regarding protecting your energy and stuff. So yes, leave the evil eye emoji. Please make sure you hit that like button, because it helps me to spread my message on YouTube for the people that really need to hear this message, okay? And make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Make sure you go to housemystik.com, okay, and check out all of my canvas arts, my hand painted clothing, my decor, my spiritual services, things like that. Definitely check out House Mystik if you want to get some cool, unique items made by your girl Twan the Mystik, okay? And also make sure you go to or check out the Mystik Collective app if you are looking to get exclusive content from me, and also connect with like-minded mystics like yourself, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3 with the selenite. Oh, oopsie. Selenite crystal. Can y'all see that? She's a beauty. Selenite crystal, and then the love card. So we are about to see what big, beautiful blessings are coming your way. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. So let's read the back of this love card. Excuse me. Why do I keep burping like this? Okay. I wonder if y'all got some throat chakra stuff going on. Throat chakra, heart chakra stuff. Um. Yeah. So anyway, let's see what this card says. Okay. Do what you love and it will pay off. New relationships bring love and or opportunity. Investor loan gift. Interesting. Okay. I'm saying interesting like I didn't write this. Okay. Okay. So anyway, the fact that you chose the love card and you chose the selenite card is definitely making me think that there's people coming in your life that it's like they're pure of heart, where you can trust them, where you it's like they're here to help you. They're entering your life to help you, or to help benefit you in some shape or form, whether it's like financially, emotionally, mentally, something like that. But they're very pure of heart, and all they want to do is help. Okay, I'm sensing doctors for some of you guys. That could be just a message for me, but for some of you guys, I'm sensing doctors where you end up going to the right doctor, or the like you get a second opinion, when it comes to doctors, or like maybe you going to like a healer, or shamanic healer, or a priest or something like that. That could be for like specific people, but I definitely feel like you guys are coming into contact with people that will help you with something. They're helping you with something. I'm also sensing like marriage. Maybe some of you guys, maybe for like, as far as a blessing that could be coming for you is like marriage, maybe a reignited romance in a relationship. Yeah, maybe reignited romance in a relationship, or you guys moving in together, or having a baby together, or getting engaged, or getting married, or just deciding to be exclusive, or maybe even a business partner, someone that wants to invest in you or something. Maybe your partner investing in you, maybe you and your partner doing a business together, or maybe you and your friends and new friends. Like, I'm sensing like new people. Okay, and then also, like I said, doing what you love. But I'm also sensing that for some of you guys, doing what you love is involves working with your loved ones, okay? Whether it's like your family, your boo, your friends, or something like that. But I definitely see relationships as a big blessing for you in these next. Well, this is timeless, okay? This is timeless, but blessings in your relationships are coming, okay? Anyway, so let's see what these cards are talking about. Okay, so let's see. We have believe in the impossible. And then we also have look at the wait. Okay, so believe in the impossible, blue moon, and then we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Is it focused? Okay. So yeah, with believe in the impossible the and look at the bigger picture, I definitely I definitely feel like there's some new people. There's some new people coming in. Some new people coming into your life that's going to be helping you with something, especially because we have to believe in the impossible. So I feel like there's going to be some people that like come in that help you with something that you've really been like, okay, wow, this felt impossible, and now I have these people kind of working with me to make this thing happen. Or it's like I said, someone coming and investing in you, or like even some of you guys that are single, ending up meeting someone through a friend or something. Like if you were like, were looking for a partner or something, you meeting someone through a friend. But I definitely feel like it's like these sudden relationships or something that like enter your life that help with something big, where you're just like, wow, I thought this was impossible, and now look how it's turning around, or look how they're able to benefit me in this way. So yeah, let's just move on to the tarot cards. So we have, wow, 10 of swords. So some of you guys could be going through a breakup, or you had a breakup over the last couple years. But let's see, we also have 10 of wands. Okay, so that's interesting that we have 10 of swords and 10 of wands. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I feel like some of you guys could have experienced a breakup over the last couple years, and it's made you wonder, will you ever find love again? For some of you guys. Yeah. Let me see these other cards. Okay, oh wow. Haha, King of Cups. And then a Four of Swords. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel like some of you guys went through a breakup, or maybe like a rough patch regarding your relationships or something. Yeah, yeah, either like a breakup or like a really rough patch in your relationships, and I see that kind of coming to an end. For those of you that are still in relationships that went through a rough patch in your relationship, and I see like recovery happening in that relationship, or maybe even some of you guys getting back together with an ex, where it's like there's healing coming to that relationship for some of you guys. But then for some of you guys that have released a relationship and y'all can't work it out and you're just like over it, I see you being able to heal from that relationship, but suddenly being able to find someone new, like with this King of Cups. They could be a water sign, they could be a Sag or something, and it's like you end up meeting them out of nowhere, where you're just like, whoa, like I've suddenly met this person and now it feels like they're the love of my life or something. Or it could even be like friendship, where it's like you suddenly meet these friends, or you suddenly, it's like I just see you suddenly meeting people. Like suddenly meeting people, and it's like this person or these people are, they're like so pure of heart, where it's like all they want to do is see you win. They just want to see you win, or they invest in you in some type of way. Even if it's not someone new. For some of you guys, it's not someone new. It's like someone seeing your ideas and your gifts and stuff like that, and then they decide to invest in you. But for some of you guys, I see you suddenly meeting someone that will benefit you financially, and it could really be a partner or a friend. But this is also giving me like healer vibes as well. If some of you guys were looking for a second opinion when it comes to like a health matter, or like a or getting answers with a health matter, I see someone kind of coming in like a doctor, or like a some type of healer or something. Maybe they're good with herbs or something like that, and it's like they give you some type of, they help you with some type of solution regarding your health or regarding something. Yeah, especially I'm definitely sensing health, but yeah, let's, what else was I going to say? Oh yes, and then another thing with Four of Swords coming up here, I also feel like a lot of you guys are doing recovery. Sorry, was interrupted, but something is, it's like you're going to be recovering from, yeah, maybe like a past relationship, or past, just past hardships. This is kind of reminding me of pile number two. So if you were feeling called to check out pile number two, definitely check it out. But recovering, I definitely see recovering from something. Maybe like a health issue, and this is like, this could be a blessing for you, where it's like, where you're, where it's like someone finally has an answer for you. Okay. So then we also have, okay, so these next two cards are basically the chakras that could be being affected, that could be delaying the blessing, or, you know, that kind of blocking things. Okay, so we have grief. Wow. Yep. Definitely feel like some of you guys experienced a breakup. Maybe even some of you guys had someone pass away in your family, but I'm definitely sensing like a breakup or something. But then we also have wisdom, another, wow, another heart chakra card. Okay, and the fact that we have wisdom coming up is definitely making me think of what I said, as far as like some type of person kind of coming in and sharing their wisdom with you, where it's like it gives you a little more clarity, where you're like, okay, that's what's going on, or that's what I need, or them investing in you financially, or being able to help you with something. Okay, because look how you see how this wisdom card, it's like this bigger, is that a bush or is that a tree? Yeah, okay, so that's a tree. Those are two trees. So you see this like bigger tree talking to this younger tree. It definitely makes me think like some type of wisdom. Definitely some type of wisdom kind of making itself known to you through someone you're connected with, someone you end up talking to, someone you end up working with, someone you end up meeting, okay? And then also this could be, like I said, like a friend, a current partner, current people in your life kind of sharing their wisdom with you, or investing in you, or like helping you with something. But I definitely see a lot of blessings surrounding your relationships. And then, okay, so last two cards we have the confident affirmation. I honor all I have done to make me who I am today. And then we also have the truthful. I speak my truth and expect everyone I care about to do so too. So the fact that they're already talking about everyone I care about just goes along with what I was talking about as far as like relationships. So I definitely feel like there are blessings coming with like relationships, new people, or like new people kind of coming in your life with wisdom, with answers, with love and compassion, or something like that. But yeah, so with the confident card, it's definitely making me think what I said as far as the believe in the impossible. Um, because I'm also feeling like for some of you guys that are possibly single, you probably are wondering, will I ever meet someone? Will I ever meet someone? Will I ever find the one? Will I, you know what I mean? And believe in what seems to be impossible because it's not impossible. It's actually possible. So just be confident in that it's coming for you. Okay. And then also, it's making me think of like just like hardships like that you've been through, and it's you using that instead of like just allowing the hardships that you've experienced, allowing it to be like, oh, this happened to me and I'm just that's just it, that's just my life, nothing good will ever come to me. It's more so that you look at that and you're like, no, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna fight back, I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna believe in myself again, even though these things have happened. Maybe this thing has failed. Maybe things have not gone as planned. But instead of allowing that to stop you, I see you deciding to be like, I am taking my power back. I'm taking my power back, and I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I'm going to just be confident in myself and move forward, even though I fell so many times. Okay. And then what else was I gonna say? I forgot. As far as the truthful card. Another thing. Especially because we have the Sag card come up. Another big blessing I feel like is coming for you, a lot of you guys, that I kind of mentioned in pile two. So you definitely need to check out pile two. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are gonna get deeper into spirituality. Um, yeah, maybe getting deeper into a certain spiritual subject, maybe learning more about like maybe about manifestation, maybe learning more about maybe some of you guys are wanting to get initiated in Ifa, or maybe you want to get more into Hinduism, or you want to get like maybe there's some type of spiritual practice that you're wanting to get into, that you're like that you are feeling called towards as well, especially with this wisdom card here. I definitely see a lot of you guys getting deeper into spirituality, and it kind of like it helping you to feel more connected to God, spirit, the universe, your ancestors, the angels, etc. And really like adding some type of spiritual practice to your everyday routine, like praying or meditation, or chanting, or working with a rosary, or working with mala beads, or yoga, or Reiki. I don't know. It really could be anything you feel called to do. But I definitely see a lot of you guys getting deeper into spirituality and deepening your belief in God, spirit, your ancestors, your angels, or, something like that. Okay. And the fact that we have 33, maybe a lot of you guys are seeing 33 as well. So yep, that was your reading pile number. Oh wait, this is pile number 3. Wow, and then 33. Okay, so that was your reading pile number 3. If it resonated with you, leave me a heart emoji. Leave me a heart emoji in the comments. Um, yes, if you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop a new video. Also, make sure you go to housemystic.com to check out all of my my spiritual art, my clothes that I paint on, my meditations, spiritual services, all that good stuff. HouseMystik.com. Okay. Also check out my app, the Mystik Collective app, if you are interested in getting exclusive content from me or connecting with like-minded mystics like yourself. Okay. I think I said everything. All right. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 4. Yeah, I never do a pile number 4, but today I felt called to do a pile number 4 with the card that says next up. Wait, can y'all see that? Okay, yeah, the card that says next up, okay? So on the back, it says, something you have been trying to manifest will come true in 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, your blessing that's coming to you is that something that you've been trying to manifest for a long time is like on the way, where it's so close. It's so close. So if you were maybe giving up hope, giving up faith, just know that it's almost here, and just keep having faith, okay? Okay, and then even the fact that we have the amethyst here, we have the amethyst point crystal here. I definitely feel like um yeah, manifestation. I can see a man, like, especially because we it's like a pointer generator crystal or whatever. So I feel like you've been drawing in something for a long time. Like maybe you've been setting a lot of intentions, like every new moon, every full moon, every, just all the time you've been trying to manifest this one thing, or maybe these couple things for a long time, or even there could even be like a dream that you have for your life, because amethyst always makes me think of, because it's associated with Aquarius and Pisces, so it always makes me think of like someone that's deeply creative and that has like just big dreams for themselves, a lot of hopes and wishes for themselves. And it's like maybe for a long time you've had this certain hope, this certain wish for yourself and for your life, and you've just been like, when is it coming? When is it coming? I feel like you're very, 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 very close to achieving this thing, whatever it is. Okay, so we're about to get the first two cards to see what blessings are entering your life. Okay, so first card we have is confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. Okay, the fact that the Leo card even came out is definitely making me think that a lot of you guys are creators. And I think I said that in, was it, dang, what pile was that? I forgot what pile that was, but I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are creators or something. Maybe some of you guys are Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, somewhere in a prominent place in your chart, or maybe a fifth house stellium or something like that. But I definitely feel like, yes, something that you've been trying to manifest for yourself, like some type of big dream that you've been trying to manifest for yourself, is coming very, very soon, with as far as like what blessings are coming your way. Okay. Yeah, and then the fact that you have the confidence is your key to success just lets me know that, like, just keep holding on faith, keep holding on to your faith, and trust that with your confidence you're just going to continue to draw things in. Oh yes, I forgot, Leo is associated with the crown chakra, and so is amethyst. Okay, so maybe some of you guys are experiencing crown chakra blockages, maybe lack of clarity, maybe just struggling with doubts, because you're just like, I've been trying to manifest this one thing. um uh I've been trying to manifest this one thing for like a long, long time, and you just haven't seen it play out yet. You're like, when is it coming? In the very near future, especially because, like I said, I think 3 weeks, either 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. And I don't even feel like it'd be 3 years. I don't think so. Maybe you've been trying to manifest it for the past 3 years, but I definitely feel like over the next 3 months, 3 days, 3 weeks, something like that, this thing is going to manifest, or it's going to be like it begins to unfold in the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, something like that. But it could be something you've been trying to manifest for like 3 years, possibly. Okay. And then we have your commitment is being tested. Wow, yes. That just goes along with what I was just saying because I feel like you've been trying to manifest something for a long time now, like for a very long time now. And you're just like, it's probably made you give up hope a little bit, or maybe not even give up hope, but just kind of just like makes you feel like, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, because maybe you watch multiple pick a cards and you always get that message like, oh, you're about to get money, or you're about to manifest this thing, or this is about to happen. And you're just like, I guess, you know what I mean? I've been trying to manifest this one thing for so long and it hasn't manifested. So, I mean, is it coming? Is it? But I definitely feel I'm just really sensing Saturn for some of you guys. Maybe you're going through a Saturn return, or maybe something's transiting your Saturn or transiting your, when I say transiting your Saturn, like I said, a Saturn return, or maybe there's like a aspect going on with your Saturn where it's like something's, your Saturn's opposing something else in your chart, like the sign that's in Saturn. Or okay, we're currently in Saturn in Aquarius. Okay, we're currently in Saturn in Aquarius, and maybe you're someone with a lot of Leo in your chart or something, and it's opposing the Leo in your chart. Or um let's see, because you could be a fixed sign where like Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, um Scorpio. Did I say wait, Scorpio, Aquarius. Wait, why can't I think right now? Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Okay. And maybe you have one of those signs in your chart, and it's like that Saturn is making a square. Or if you are an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart, it's making a conjunction with Saturn, and it's causing like a lot of like tension. Okay. A lot of tension, a lot of like maybe restriction, or a lot of like just things feeling like they're going left, or feeling kind of hard, or feeling like things are just like obstacles are just showing up left and right, and you're just like, and maybe because we have had Saturn in Aquarius for like almost the past 3 years, because it started there in 2020, but then it moved back to Capricorn, then it moved back to Aquarius, and it's been there, and it's gonna be moving into Pisces in 2023. Okay, so maybe you have been going through a Saturn return, or something dealing with Saturn that is opposing you, or something like that. And it's just been like, it feels like you're just being constantly like challenged or something. That's what I'm feeling for a lot of you guys. And yeah, so maybe you've just been trying to manifest this one thing or something for yourself for like a long period of time. And it's like, maybe with Saturn, it's kind of testing you a little bit. It's kind of been getting in your way. It's kind of just been just messing with you a little bit. But I definitely feel like that's over. Okay, that's over for you. Okay, so now let's get out the tarot cards. Okay, Seven of Cups. Okay, and it's reversed. Okay, so I definitely feel like you've been tested. Okay, you've been really, really tested with Saturn, but I feel like the reason why you've experienced so much obstacles and tests from Saturn, or like just in your life or whatever, it's because you are getting aligned with what's right for you. Okay, you're getting in line with what's right for you. And I feel like maybe over these past couple years or something like that, if you've been going through a Saturn return, or something going on with your Saturn, or like just experiencing obstacles in general, I definitely feel like these past, I keep hearing 3 years. Okay, it doesn't have to be 3 years, but for a lot of you guys, I feel like you've been hitting some type of wall maybe for the past 3 years, and it's like getting you aligned with your true purpose. Okay, because I feel like Saturn, people don't always think about purpose when they think about Saturn, but Saturn is definitely purpose. Okay, or something could be going on with your 10th house, something transiting your 10th house or something like that. And it's just been getting you aligned with your true destiny, your true purpose or whatever. And or maybe you've already been, oh wow, you heard that ding? Okay, so a lot of you guys are getting aligned with your true purpose or whatever. Or it's like you've been working at a dream of yours for the past couple years or whatever, and you just haven't necessarily been seeing the results, but over these next couple days, weeks, and months, you're gonna start seeing in like things begin to unfold where you're like, oh, finally, like, wow, okay, wow. All right, so let's see what else we have. Three of Cups. Okay, see, celebration. Celebration. I definitely see you guys overcoming some type of obstacle or something like that, that you've been experiencing for like a long time. This is really making me think of which one was it? Was it New Life? I think it was a New Life one. So yeah, if y'all felt called towards pile number two, definitely check it out. But yeah, I definitely see you guys celebrating something like your manifestation finally like taking form. Okay, whether it's like the actual thing you wanted manifest, or it's like it begins to unfold. Okay, and then we also have Three of Pentacles. And the fact that we have Three of Cups and then Three of Pentacles, um, definitely is a big deal because it's 33. So I definitely feel like many of you guys are like expanding. Like I see expansion, okay? Like whether maybe some of you guys are also expanding your business and that's going to be a blessing for you, or you're expanding your horizons as far as like maybe going back to school, maybe learning something new, maybe like I said, expanding your business, maybe like expanding your skill set or something, especially with the Three of Pentacles being here. Some of you guys definitely could be expanding your skill set, and that's why you are going back to school, or maybe just practicing a skill of yours more, or like maybe even putting yourself out there more, like especially because, oh, we have confidence is your key to success, like you putting yourself out there more, and it expands maybe your circle of friends. So maybe some of you guys are going to be networking more or something like that, but I see you putting yourself out there more and putting more like effort into something. Okay, let's move on to a different card. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Okay, so that's interesting that we have the cups and then we have the pentacles. We have two cup cards and two pentacle cards. So I feel like some of you guys, we have Leo on here, but some of you guys could be like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Some of you guys, yeah. So I definitely feel like it's it's like your dreams, because like when I think of cups and then I see like the pentacles, it's making me think water earth, where it's like your dreams, those dreams that you see in your head, that you see at night, that just like float around in your mind. I see them coming to life, okay? I see them coming to life. And I'm also sensing that for some of you guys, another thing that could really help with bringing these blessings in is visualizing it more. Maybe visualizing it more, visualizing your life. Like, what would your life be like if it was, your dream life? Or like, how would you feel if you were living your dream life? What does that look like to you? What does that feel like to you? And yes, it'll definitely help with bringing in this manifestation. Okay, very very quickly, but I'm also sensing that some of you guys probably have been doing that like over these past 3 years, and now it's like it's finally going to start taking shape. Okay? I just keep hearing dream life, like dream life, dream life, dream life, dream life, dream life. And then even the fact that y'all picked the next up card, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are next up, as far as like, especially if you do something where you're sharing your gifts, in a public space, like maybe like on social media or something like that. I see a lot of you guys like being next up, where it's like you start getting a lot of recognition. Oh, and I did talk about the 10th house, and I talked about Saturn. Okay. Because another thing with the 10th house is definitely thinking, make me think fame. Okay, so maybe something will soon be transiting your 10th house, or maybe it's currently transiting your 10th house. Maybe Saturn transiting your 10th house, or like we do have North Node moving into Aries next year. So maybe for some of you guys, it will be transiting your 10th house. So that means you could be a Cancer or Leo rising, possibly even a uh what's after what's after Leo? Virgo, but it's I would say either Cancer or Leo rising that usually have Aries as their 10th house. Or maybe you have, because Saturn is moving to Pisces, so maybe Saturn will be transiting your 10th house, or there's something possibly going on with your 10th house. So yeah, something possibly going on with your 10th house. Yeah, okay, but I definitely, or maybe even your rising for some of you guys. Uh Something going on with your rising, but I'm just seeing like you being seen by more people, like you're being seen by more people. I'm definitely sensing fame, or maybe getting a promotion, or like being the head of a company, being like the face of a company. Like, just I'm seeing your face, like not your actual face, but I'm seeing someone whose face is going to be seen way more. And then especially because we have the Leo card here. And I'm also feeling like something with your physical body, where you're getting more in shape, or like you're just looking your best, or something along those lines. But I think that's another blessing coming for you, that you're just about to look super good. Okay, especially if you've been in the gym, or you've been like on your weight loss journey or weight gain journey, or doing you're doing more with your skin, your hair, your nails, or something like that. But your physical appearance, I definitely feel like, is changing, but in a very good way. Okay, so the next two cards are basically the chakras that could be kind of blocks that are maybe getting in the way of your blessings, or like kind of like blocking things or something like that. And we have growth by the growth card. So that's the heart chakra. And that's funny because we have the Leo card, which is it's ruled with the, or it's associated with the heart. Okay, and vanity, and that is the throat chakra, right? Or is that the, yeah, that's the throat chakra, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, so even though it's talking about vanity in a negative way, but for some reason I'm feeling like it's like I see you in the mirror more. Like I see you in the mirror, like doing something with your hair, maybe cutting your hair, dyeing your hair, doing more with your hair. Especially with growth here, like I'm maybe some of you guys have been trying to grow your hair or something like that. But yeah, and I also feel like expansion, like I said earlier, expansion. I definitely see you being seen by more people. So, like I said, you could be getting a promotion, or like recognized for something. Maybe you're going to, if you do something on like social media, or like maybe you have a podcast, or something like that. But I see more people looking at your work, whether it's like, yeah, social media, YouTube, podcast, um or maybe people listening to your music more, or seeing, or just I just see people seeing you more, seeing your face more, or something like that. People seeing your face more. Okay, so also we have, oh yes, the last two cards we have, um the loner. I enjoy being alone and getting in touch with my true feelings. Let's see. Why? Okay, there we go. And then we also have the fighters. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities of life. Okay, so I think it's interesting that we have a card that's 36, which equals 9, and then we have the fighters, which also equals 9. So it's definitely make me think, like I said, something is coming to fruition very soon. It's like you're almost at the end of a cycle, or like you've come to the end of this, the completion of a cycle, and now it's like this new, like something new is happening for you, or it's like you're next up, like I see you being next in line, or something like that. I see you being next in line for something. Okay, and then the fact that we have the loner and the fighters, I think that's very interesting. I think another blessing that could be coming to you is like you being able to have more alone time, or more downtime, or more time to just like, yeah, just like chill. I feel like some of you guys have been like super busy, or always focused on work, or always focused on your family, or super focused on just life in general. And it's like I see you being having more time to relax, or have like downtime where you're just not, where you're not just constantly on the grind. That kind of came up for a lot of piles. So I think that's very interesting. And then the fighters, even though it's saying the fighters, I feel like you're not going to have to fight anymore, because I feel like you've been facing obstacle after obstacle, setback after setback, and I feel like that's coming to an end. That's definitely coming to an end, where you don't have to fight anymore, where you can kind of like sit back, because it's like you put in so much work. Like I see for a lot of you guys, you put in so much work into something, maybe building your brand, maybe a job you were at, or like a career field that you've been in. Like you've put in so much work or something, and now like your just rewards are coming, and you no longer have to fight to be seen, to be heard, to be recognized, because you're definitely about to be recognized, and people are gonna see all that work that you've put in. Okay, so that was your reading pile number 4. If it resonated with you, please, please, please hit that like button, because it helps me to be seen by other people that really need to see and hear this message. Okay, so please hit that like button, and also make sure you leave me a flower emoji for growth. Okay, for growth. And then also make sure you check out my website, housemystic.com, where you can purchase my art. You can purchase the handbags and the clothing that I've painted on. Also, my spiritual services, things like that. Definitely check it out. Also, make sure. Oh, if you feel called to tip your girl, my virtual tip jar is in the description and in my comment section. And also, if you feel called to join the Mystik Collective and get exclusive content from me, and also connect with like-minded mystics like yourself, definitely join the Mystik Collective. Okay, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.